Welcome to the NSIC Spotlight, the voice of the NSIC student athletes, powered by gpac. gpac, growing people and companies. I'm your host, Nick Corner, Assistant Commissioner at the Northern Sun. Today, we are joined by the reigning NSIC Women's Basketball Player of the Week, Gietzel of Concordia-St. Paul. Allie, thanks for joining us on the Spotlight.
Hi, thank you for having me.
All right, as we do every week, let's start with you telling us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Gietzel. I am from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. I'm currently a sixth-year player. I actually started my career at Illinois State University in Bloomington, where I spent my first 3 years there. I studied exercise science and psychology in my undergrad, and then I actually transferred to Division II in Illinois to finish up my undergrad. After my undergrad, I transferred to CSP, and now I'm currently in my second year of the sports management program here, and will graduate in May.
All right, a senior from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Why did you end up choosing Concordia-St. Paul to finish up your athletic and academic career?
Yeah, I love Concordia because right away, Coach Amanda Johnson, we call her Coach Benke, was super welcoming to me. I actually wanted to come here sooner. I looked to transfer here right after Illinois State, but just some things credits wise didn't work out for me. So I decided to finish up my undergrad, and then I reached out to Benke again and asked if she would still want me, and she was awesome and right away said that she wanted me here, and so it was an easy decision for me. I love being in a bigger city. I love the culture here and just the idea of being able to have a balance between like my athletic life, academic life, and social life as well.
All right. Well, it's working out well for you this season as the Golden Bears are off to a terrific start at 7-1 overall, 3-0 in NSIC play. A 500 team a season ago. What's been clicking for the Golden Bears early this season?
Yeah, I think the main thing is this year we are a super close team on the court and off the court. We love hanging out with each other, and I think that translates to on the court. Our chemistry this year has been amazing. We have different girls stepping up every single game, and we're a very dynamic team this year. I know we had a lot of injuries last year, so that held us back, but this year we have a lot of new people stepping up, and I think that's shown for us. I feel like every game that we go into, we have an advantage in some way. Whether it's we're playing a little bit of a slower team, we have girls that can push the ball up the court, and we can run in transition on teams. And say we're playing a smaller team, we also have the ability to play a bigger lineup where we can pack it in and use our forces down low to help us win games as well. So I think that's contributed to our success a lot, and we've just been playing super well together.
A couple of close games to start the season against Truman State and Winona State, where you hit buzzer beaters in both of those contests to secure the wins. What was going through your head in those final seconds with the ball in your hands?
Just put the ball in the hoop. That's all I was thinking. I'm super fortunate to have coaches and teammates who believe in me, and it helps me become more confident to be in those situations. And I know they trust me with the ball in my hands at the end of the games, and they look to get me the ball. And so it just makes everything a lot easier. I was super confident those last couple of plays, and it was super fun wins for both games were super fun wins. So yeah.
Golden Bears already have two different players named NSIC Player of the Week, as you garnered it this last week, and Lauren Wilson was honored 2 weeks ago. Tell us about some of your teammates on this year's squad.
Yeah, I think we have a super dynamic team this year. Last year, like I said, we battled a lot of injuries, so this year it's helped. We have Lindsay Betcher back. She's super dynamic down in the post. She's a big force for us on the defensive end as well. She can block shots. She's always in the right spot. She's always in help side. So having her back has been huge. Her presence in the paint. Also, Leah Dengarud, she's a second year now. And just seeing her growth from last year to this year has been amazing. She stepped up huge for us. And this year she's able to play on the wing, which is her primary spot where she's most comfortable. And she's been able to hit big shots for us. And then, like you said, Lauren Wilson, she's awesome. This is her second year with us, but first year on the court. And she stepped up in a lot of ways. She brings the energy. She can space the floor for us as well. She's a force in the paint, obviously, and then can also hit the three as well. And so I feel like with them three stepping up, it's been really fun this year. And then we also have upperclassmen like Megan Gamble, Jalen Shaw, Michaela stepping up. Just helping lead this team has been huge for our younger girls. And then obviously lastly, we have the younger core group that brings a spark off the bench. We have like Ella, Emma Momsen, Lauren Fedema, Kirsten, and Ashley, who bring a lot of energy off the bench. And when their name's called, they're always ready. So I think from top to bottom, we have a really good team. And at any given day, when anyone's subbed into the game, they're going to do their job and help us win.
quite the lineup for you. Last week, you averaged 21.3 points, 8.7 rebounds, 2.7 assists in those 3 wins. You scored a career high 36 points against Augustana. You hit 39 of 42 free throws on the week, including 22 straight. How would you describe your style of play?
I feel like I'm a very aggressive player on both ends of the court. I always try and let my defense kind of carry me into my offense. As a sixth year this year, I think that with my I've let my experience help me a lot in the sense that I've been guarded a lot of different ways each year, and so I've learned how to take what teams give me and score based off what they're giving me. And so I think last year I did not shoot the three very well, so teams sagged off of me, and so that was a big part of my game this summer. I wanted to develop that, and so I feel like now I've forced teams to step out on me more, and given me the ability to open up the paint for me to get in the lane and just score in various ways. So kind of just the game has slowed down for me, and I've been able to see different ways to score based on what teams are giving me.
I got to ask on the free throws. What makes a player go from a good to a great free throw shooter?
Yeah, I would say confidence and preparation. Trusting your work, and then when you step up to the line, it's easy from there. It's a very mental. Free throws are very mental.
Coach Amanda Johnson, a former standout for the Golden Bears, is in her 9th season at the helm. How would you describe her coaching style and what is the culture that she brings to the program?
Coach Benke's great. Ever since my first day on campus, she's been super welcoming to me. She's shown that she trusts and believes in me, and she has a culture where she keeps it loose. She expects a lot out of us, but she prioritizes building those relationships with us and helping us feel comfortable going to her about anything. And so we respect her a lot for that, and it helps us play loose, helps us all play confident, and I've really enjoyed playing for her.
So off to Southwest Minnesota State in Marshall on Friday and Sioux Falls on Saturday. So it's easy to get excited for those game days, but what drives you every day, not only on the court, but in the classroom and in life?
I would say my family. I mean, they've been there for me through everything, and growing up, they've sacrificed a lot for me to get to where I am today. And so I always just want to play hard for them. They've always came to my AU games, my high school games, and everything. And then along with that, I have the most amazing teammates and coaches. I think our coaches do an extremely good job of preparing us every single day. And for every team we play, we're always ready. And so, being in a competitive program like we are, I'm playing alongside teammates who care a lot and just like I want to play for them. And so it's something we can be really special when we all work hard and work together. And I also have a super amazing boyfriend who supports me every single day and is always there for me and comes to my games. So that helps as well. And then I guess I fell in love with the game at a super young age. And so looking back and with this being my last year, I just want to play for my younger self. And I'm going to give it my all this year and do what I can to help our team have continued success and to win a lot more games this season.
I love that. Play for your younger self. That's some great advice to give to yourself. So game day, any unique pregame rituals or superstitions that you do?
I'm not very superstitious, but I guess being a sixth year, my body's a little bit older, so I definitely always go into the training room and put a lot of Tiger Balm on my knees. My trainers are always helping me out with that, making sure my legs are ready to go for the games. And then I guess one thing is at halftime. Sorry, Banky, if you're watching this, but a lot of us girls eat. We pass around a bag of Skittles in the locker room, and just kind of get the halftime sugar rush to help fuel us for the second half and give us energy we need to finish out the rest of the game. So we got a fun group, and yeah, we like to eat a lot of candy in the locker room at halftime.
All right, Skittles at halftime is the secret weapon at Concordia-St. Paul. Love it. All right, last question. What advice would you give to a younger player to help them in their development?
I would say I would say just enjoy every moment of the process. Being a sixth year, looking back, everything has gone really fast. Each year has happened fast. I feel like I was just a freshman, so I would say just enjoy the process. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs with it. I know personally, I have actually torn both my ACLs, and I think there was moments where I wondered if I would come back to being the player that I was. And now, since I believed in myself, I feel like I'm playing the best basketball that I played. So just enjoying the process and then believing in yourself, because if you believe in yourself, you can accomplish anything.
All right, some good advice there from Allie. Thank you very much. And everyone, it does go fast. The coaches will tell you, you won't understand it when you're there, but once you're done with it, you'll see how fast those 4 or 6 years of college can fly by in your athletic career. So, Allie, thank you very much. Best of luck to you and the Golden Bears for the rest of the season. That's going to wrap up this week's show. Thanks again to our sponsor, GPAC. Thanks, Allie.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.